Hey guys, Tiffany Zakel here, and I am so excited to talk about 2019. So, if you're like me, you have some big plans for 2019, and that is totally okay. We are going to talk about how to achieve those big plans, how to reach your goals, how to have a little bit of accountability in that, and then how to move forward in those big goals because you should achieve them. So, one of the things that I want you to know right off the bat is I believe successful in real estate is not difficult with the tasks. The difficulty lies in being disciplined every single day with your action items, with making progress towards your goal, with measuring how you're spending your time, and then also not being a self-sabotager, which some of us are. Some of us self-sabotage instead of move forward in really intentional ways. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about that. One of the things that I want you to know, and I think you probably do know, are that you need a business plan in order to achieve those goals. So either you have a business plan or you don't. Either your business plan works or it doesn't, or finally you work on your business plan or you don't. And so if you're not achieving the results that you're looking for in real estate, it's one of those three things, and we need to evaluate how to move forward with that. So with all of that being said, let's dive into some real estate planning for your success in 2019. And if you're rewatching this video and it's February or it's May or it's August, whatever, give yourself the grace to restart. You don't have to start right on January 1st. You can start on May 17th. It is totally fine. If it's May 17th and you're watching this, hello. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and we are going to dive in. Sharing my screen. There we are. Okay, so the first thing is, yes, I am using Zoom for this. The website address that you want is bit.ly/2019 real estate. Now this is case sensitive, so make sure that you follow the correct case, okay? Hold please while it loads all of these things up. And since I'm recording my screen, it does run a little bit slower, so we're just gonna have to deal with that, and I'll fill up the time with my song and dance number, and that will be fine too. Okay, you will notice that you are coming to our Facebook, excuse me, not Facebook page. You're not on Facebook. Our website page, 2019 Business Planning. If you did not get to this page, you're in the wrong spot. Try again with the website address, okay? And we're gonna scroll down, click below to get your 2019 business planning template to customize, then use the form below to join our year-long accountability program to help you achieve those results. I am not joking. I want you to achieve the goals that you are looking for, and you can do that by joining our accountability. So if you click on this image right here, it's going to take you to our business plan, which is what it says. Click the download, right? Okay, so just click it, and it's going to take you to a Google resource. Download this, print it out, and then write out your responses and put it somewhere that you see every single day. You could tape it to your bathroom mirror. You could put it on your desk. You could put it on a vision board that you have. I have my vision board right next to me, right? So do something so that you're seeing this every single day. Okay, this is your year. I believe it. It is your year. Okay, 2019 planning. And then, again, for accountability, visit this, because you will be 4 times more likely to achieve your goals if you share them with someone and have regular check-ins about those items. Okay, your big audacious goal. Are you guys ready? So we're going to talk about your goal, but first, your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you pursuing this goal? Some of you, well, let's take a step back really quick. There are 4 types of goals that you may want to achieve in 2019, and I want to focus on your big one. There are a lot of little things that we can talk about to add up to it, but let's focus on your big one. And your big goals typically fall into a couple of categories, 4 categories, right? Personal development, professional sales goals, time blocking and time management. So you want to take more control of your day. Or what is my 4th one? Why can I not remember this? Personal development, time blocking, professional development, and sales. Professional development and sales. So those are split out. I combined them the first time around. But why? Why are you doing this? If you say you want to have 40 transactions next year, why? What does that offer you? What does that feel like? What does that encompass and change for your life if you have 40 transactions? Does it really mean it allows me to be debt-free? Does it really mean it allows me to let my spouse be a stay-at-home spouse? Does it really mean I can invest in real estate? So what is the why that's pushing you forward towards this goal? So we're going to write it down here. And be honest with yourself. If your why is to grow your empire, put it down, you guys. It is okay to have that be your why, but you need to know what your why is. Okay? Next, let's hear it. What's your big goal for 2019? I'm going to continue to use the sales goal of 40 transactions just for the purpose of this example, but really it could be you want to lose 50 pounds, or you want to learn Spanish, or you want to take an international trip, or you want to take control of your day. Whatever it is, it's okay, but you need to put it in here, okay? One goal. We're doing one big goal. That's what we're working towards. So whatever it is, and in here I would type to close on 40 transactions over $200,000 average sales volume, right? And then what you're going to do is look at this next line and say, is it a SMART goal? Does that mean it's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's relevant to my why, it's time-based? Because if it isn't, you need to go back and revise it so that all those components are in there, because those components are necessary for measuring where you're at in the process, deciding if you need to adjust, and then moving forward at a different path if that's not the case. In the time-based, we love deadlines, you guys. I know you don't think you love deadlines because you're probably running from time collectors all the time, but we do. We love deadlines. So you need to set a deadline for yourself on this. 40 transactions within a year is a deadline. It's specific. It's relevant to my why of becoming debt-free and owning an investment property. So these are things that connect back there. When your goal does not connect with your why, you will, again, self-sabotage your efforts because it's not in alignment. And so sometimes we go through this process where our why isn't aligned with what our goal is, and we start procrastinating in it, but it's not even because we're trying to procrastinate. It's because we're unclear of how it aligns with ourselves, right? It says it's recording. It says I'm using my computer audio. It does not say that I'm currently sharing my screen. That was a little bit odd, so give me just a second while I reevaluate where everything is. Okay, we're going to share our screen. Good, good, good. Okay, we've got our screen share. Okay, it appears we're going to continue on. So, is it specific, measurable, attainable, relevant to our why, time-based? Because we need it to be. Now, we're going to break it down into measurable items here. Okay, so annually, we want 40 transactions. So that's what I'm going to put in there, 40 transactions. Then monthly, what does that mean? Well, 40 divided by 12 is 3333333333333. So I'm going to put in 3.33. Okay, now weekly, we need to divide our annual number by 50. Why do I say 50 instead of 52 weeks? Because you're going to take a 2-week vacation, or you're going to take 1 week twice a year, whatever it is, I don't care. All right, let me do this really quick with my math. Okay, so 0.8, I need to close 0.8 transactions a week. And then if we do that, divide that by 5, divided by 5, that means I need to close 0.16 transactions a day. In order to do that, how many humans do I need to talk to do that, right? So we're going to evaluate that here in a second. But write these numbers out right there because they will be necessary for this next section. Okay, your big goal is great, but there are 3 to 4 necessary components that you need to help you achieve your goals. What's the first thing you need to do? Talk to the humans. I need to talk to the humans. And in order to get 0.1 transactions closed a day, that means I need to have 5 appointments a week with humans, which means that I need to have 10 leads a week with humans. Now, you will know these numbers based on your activity last year. If you don't know them, do a best guess. And then for that first month, track everything that you're doing and then adjust accordingly after the first month. It is okay to adjust, you guys. It's totally okay to adjust. Please give yourself the grace to adjust and start over if you need to. So what's the first thing you need to do? Talk to humans. That's what you need to do. And so I would put that in there. What's the second source of success for you? having my prospecting niches. So I'm going to identify prospecting niches. And if you don't know this, people sell for the following reasons: death, divorce, distress, and lifestyle upgrade, which could include marriage, job promotion, babies, those kinds of things. So I need to determine where I'm going to prospect at. Sorry, I just blanked because I was still scared we didn't record the beginning of this, and that is a fear-based decision that I'm not going to allow into this conversation anymore. That's my one mindset thing for today. So niches. I like the nonprofit housing development segment of niche because it helps people with lifestyle upgrades. Divorce. Do you know a divorce attorney in town that can be a regular source of business for you? And then the third one, I really like for sale by owners, and you can get a free list of those on Zillow. Everybody's worried about Zillow taking business from you. You guys start taking business from Zillow. It is okay. So those are going to be my 3 sources of business. And then the third thing is that I am going to use Facebook and Google pay-per-click ads to help me achieve those things. So put your 3 sources of success in here that you're going to need to do. And then after the first month, this is where I said, give yourself a little bit of grace to test this and then see where you're going to adjust if that's the case. After your first month, where should you be to determine if you need to adjust or keep going? If I do not have 3 transactions under contract, I need to do something different. I know that if I'm going to achieve 40 transactions, I need to have in that first month 3 under contract at least. All of this momentum I've been building up for the last 30 days, I need to have at least 3 under contract. If I don't have at least 3 under contract, I'm going to reevaluate my prospecting and I'm going to reevaluate my follow-up systems. And you're going to write it here. It is okay. And again, we're going to go back to the beginning. Does your business plan work? Do you have a business plan, and are you working it daily? Let's talk about working it daily. I wrote this in here because it's so true for myself. Seriously, you have to be intentional about this stuff because you will wake up and try to self-sabotage. It is not a joke. You will wake up and look at your phone and there will be 3 different emails of what you need to do instead of what you need to do. And I'll tell you that first half hour of the day is so important, and it's such a small part of your day, but it's the rudder for how the rest of your day looks. Did you wake up and spend a little bit of time with yourself and eat breakfast and meditate or read or whatever it is? Did you take control of that first hour of the day so the rest of the day fell in line with what you need to do to hit your big goals? Because the world will put all of their priorities on you. You need to take control of your day and be proactive rather than reactive. So put in here what your perfect day looks like. And it's okay to print out 5 of these for you to have 5 work days for a perfect day. And then judge yourself and your performance based on how you're doing with your time blocking. And sometimes you'll discover that you actually need to hire somebody because you don't have as many hours in the day as you think you do. Okay, and then being realistic. It's the last page. There is a cost to pursuing this goal. And it is not always a money cost. Sometimes it's a time cost. Sometimes it's a focus cost. Sometimes it's a letting go cost, letting go of something else or a mindset that is no longer serving you. So what is the time per day that it'll take to achieve this goal? 40 transactions is going to take 2.5 hours of prospecting and showing things every single day. And then the rest of that time I can spend building up my presence and answering emails and doing transaction coordination, stuff like that. Or does it mean that I need to find a transaction coordinator for this? What is the time it will take per day to achieve your goal? And then the next, what's the financial cost per week that it will take to achieve this goal? And again, it may be hiring a transaction coordinator per transaction. It may be finding somebody that can help you with your marketing so that you can get hundreds of Facebook leads to sift through them to develop new relationships to get 3 people under contract per week. There is a financial cost as well as a time cost to achieving your goal. Write it down here. And then who is your accountability partner? Put their name there, right there. Put their name. And we can also be your accountability partner, but you need a human as well. And then the last thing on here, do you believe in yourself enough to achieve this? And to believe that you're worthy of achieving it? That's a big one. We don't always do it because sometimes we have mindset stuff, right? We have junk that we carry around with ourselves that we don't think that we're worthy of it. And then again, we self-sabotage. Knock it off. You will be great. Let's move forward in this, right? Okay, so that's that. And then what you're going to do after you get all of this off, you're going to print this off, you're going to fill it out, you get all of that together, come back over to the joinKeyMichigan.com/2019 business planning. Again, you can go to bit.ly/2019 real estate, all lowercase for the letters. And then you fill out this form down here. First name, Tiffany. Last name, Zakel. Email, agent success training@gmail.com. Mobile phone number is optional. You do not have to do it. What is your big 2019 goal? 40 transactions at 200K average. Okay, annual amount, 40 transactions. Use the unit, please. Like if it's 50 pounds, put 50 pounds. Don't just put 50. 40 transactions. Monthly amount, 3.33 transactions. Woot woot. And you can multiply up if you just have a weekly amount. Like if you want to lose 3 pounds a week, you can multiply that up rather than dividing down, right? Weekly amount, what did we say? 0.8. 0.8. I can put 0.8, 0.8. Transactions. Doot, 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 doot. Daily actions. 0.16, I think is what it was. 0.16 transactions. How often do you want us to check in with you? You need to put daily, weekly, monthly, or annually, or you can put quarterly. That's fine too. But put one of those. I guess I should change this to a drop-down menu. I will change this to a drop-down menu by the time you guys get to this page. Monthly. Okay. What happens if you haven't hit your milestone in the first month? This is for you to answer. What happens? I need to change my prospecting method. Okay, and then what's your why? What is it? To invest in real estate. Good. Submit. Hold please while it loads. All right, and a little thing for you. Okay, Rockstar, we've received your goal and are processing it and want you to know that we're here to support you in achieving it. We are here to support you in achieving it. Be sure to join our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/agent success training. You're already in this group, I know. Go do it if you're not yet. And then 2019 is going to be your best year yet. I know it. You know it. Let's do this thing. We believe in you. We want you to achieve this goal. Please let us know how we can help. My face changed to a giant thing as that was happening. Sorry if that scared you or startled you or anything. You guys can do this. You can do it. We're here to help. You can do it. All right, let's get this thing going. See you guys soon.